Hello everyone, welcome to another video, another celestial tour. In my previous video, I talked about the Apollo 11 moon landings, and I told you that in the next video I will debunk the conspiracy theories about that. So here are the 4 main conspiracy theories about the moon landing debunked based on my research. Number 1. The American flag is flapping. Therefore, there is actually wind on the moon, which means it was actually filmed on Earth. But no, actually the flag isn't even flapping. It isn't an ordinary flag. An interior horizontal rod made these flags protrude from the flagpole. In still images, the flag appears to be blowing in the wind because of the difficulty the Apollo 11 astronauts had extending the rod all the way. The flag only appears to move in video footage taken while the astronauts are pounding it into the moon's surface. The partially extended rod ensures that it maintains its bent shape after the astronauts have left. Number 2. You can't see the stars. The exposure on the astronauts' cameras was too brief to capture both the relatively brighter stars and the spacesuits, as well as the surface of the moon. If you enter someone's back porch at night and turn on the lights, the same thing takes place. The stars are visible from where you are, but a quick exposure camera won't be able to capture them. Number 3. The shadows aren't right. Although the sun is the primary source of illumination for the moon, there are other sources as well, which presents a challenge for this theory. The lunar surface, which reflects sunlight, is another source. The sunlight is scattered or reflected off the ground in all directions in the Apollo 11 photographs. And some of it, a little amount, but plenty to be able to see, scatters into the shadows. Number 4. The moon landings are fake because you can't see Neil Armstrong's camera. By the way, I realized something. I've been using this image thinking that this is Neil Armstrong, but it is actually Buzz Aldrin. Just recognize that now. No joke. Anyway, so Armstrong was unable to navigate the moon while using a standard handheld camera. He needed something that was simple to control because of his huge gear. His hands are reflected on the front of his suit, which is where the camera he used on the moon was placed. And of course, there may be more conspiracy theories about this, probably debunked, but just keep in mind that the moon landings actually happened. There were 400,000 scientists, engineers, technologists, machinists, electricians worked for the Apollo program. They worked hard for 10 years to support the equipments, the technology, the computers for the moon landings. That's an answer for how the moon landings were real in 1960s technology. And there were 500 to 650 million people who watched the moon landings worldwide, and there were also people who physically saw the rocket launching. On top of that, there were rocks brought from the moon which were geologically proven that they were from the moon. But the most important thing is that every single argument trying to say that the moon landings were fake has been discredited. And this shows that people shouldn't believe in misinformation, discredited information. Like I also said in my Myths About Space video, you should believe in what experts say. I mean, I'm not an expert, but I choose to listen to experts. Basically, don't rely on social media. People on social media doesn't always tell the truth. In fact, actually, even my research can give some misinformation. Because in the internet, there are a lot of misinformation, but I try to at least listen to what experts say on the internet. Just make sure your source is a reliable source. Anyways, stay tuned for the next video and stay astronomical.